Hello and good afternoon. My name is Peyton Brooks. I am a senior here at UNC Chapel Hill and a student in exercise science 493 in summer session one. And today I will be talking about something that I have learned and wanted to share about my internship with UNC football. So, to start, I'm going to give a small introduction and then I'm going to talk about a problem I saw, a proposed solution, some benefits and impact of what the solution is and how I'd like to implement it, as well as some reflection and a conclusion. So, what exactly is my job? Well, starting my sophomore year here at UNC, I joined UNC football's program as a game day assistant, which basically meant I worked the home games on Saturdays. And then this past fall, I started working as an in office intern, which is what I used as credit for this class, as well as some other internship classes here at UNC. But basically, my formal title is a recruiting and operations intern in office, which means I work in the office Monday to Friday as well as weekend events. But specifically this summer, the month of June, was and is the busiest time of year for us. It's a very fast paced, very busy time because it's when a lot of college football recruiting happens. It's the busiest time of year for most, if not all, Division One programs throughout the NCAA, because we are allowed to, by NCAA rules, to host prospective student athletes as well as their families on official visits. But a more detailed explanation of what my job is it's a job that allows me to work in a lot of coordinating positions, executing key aspects of a recruiting process for a prospective athlete. I do a lot of logistical work, assist staff with evaluations and communication efforts. And the whole part of my job that I really enjoy the most is working with something that is bigger than myself. And part of that is being able to give a great experience to prospective student athletes and their families. So the problem I found at UNC football was a lot of times when we would hire new interns on, and especially this summer, we took on a lot of new summer interns. We didn't have a centralized step-by-step resources or resource for completing technical tasks. Some of those things look like making credentials or printing out official visit forms that we're required to submit to the NCAA if asked to. And I think it led to a lot of confusion and inefficiency during a lot of high pressure and fast weekends. A lot of our weekends were long hour weekends that required us to work from early hours to late hours. And it's hard to be super productive if not everyone understands what's going on or how to do certain tasks. So my solution is an operations manual. We've joked around and called it the intern Bible, actually. But it would be a living document with clear instructions to common intern responsibilities, whether it be how to print off an official visit form, how to update any sort of visit notes in our system, how to make credentials so our recruits can be identified while they're in our building. It would be available digitally in a shared drive, also available to be printed and have in office as an actual resource that people could flip through. And we would keep it user friendly and frequently update it. Some benefits to implementation. It would expedite the intern onboarding process a lot. It would minimize mistakes and staff oversight and promote consistency and professionalism. And my plan with that would be to create a draft document based on my personal experience as well as other intern feedback and review it with our current recruiting and operations staff as well as other in office interns. And the plan would be to distribute this to the fall intern cohorts that are the future intern cohorts that would start this fall. My hope with this idea is that it supports the long term success of UNC football recruiting by building a stronger intern foundation. I think this initiative has shown my growth in leadership, problem solving, and attention to detail, which are all important qualities in an internship and all qualities I learned throughout my time with UNC football, where most of all I've learned that working for this program is working for something that is greater than myself. Thank you for your time. Have a good one.